Haven't done one in a while, but damn, we back. Podcast episode 10. Let's get it, baby. Hey. 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 Let's get it. Thanks for tuning in.
We grow through the rain, even though it hurt sometimes, it was worth the pain. Just to see you smile, baby, I'd do anything to give you everything you ever wanted. Girl, you made me feel some type of way. And even through the changes, even though it hurt sometimes, finally we made it. Looking back at memories, tears I can't contain. Thanking God for the chance to wake up by your side, and for every year He gave us. It's the memories that do something to me, girl. It's the memories that make
Yeah. What is good? Yes, back at it. Podcast episode 10. It's been a couple weeks, but you know, it's how we do it here. It's how we do it, baby. We take some time to ourselves. Yes, we do. And, man, I'm only telling myself that shit because, I don't know, man. I've just been kind of beating myself up lately, if I'm to be honest. Just kind of making myself feel guilty for where I'm at and not really reminding myself how far I've came. And, you know, I think that shit can be unhealthy for real. But, you know, that's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm talking it out. And, you know, it definitely helps to... Sorry, I'm trying to get rearranged. It definitely helps to talk it out. You know, if you feel a certain way about yourself, you have to tell somebody, man. And, you know, even if I'm speaking into a mic, but really just telling myself, you know, sometimes you got to get that shit out. Get those thoughts out, 'cause they don't belong with where we're going. And, yeah, man. So that's where I've been at, you know, just, like I said, just trying to get over beating myself up. Yeah, and just trying to remind myself, you know, look how far you've come, you know? Look at all these wins that you've gathered. And sometimes it's okay to take rest because we need it. And as much as society wants to preach consistency, going after it, getting after it every single day of every minute, I just don't, for me, I'm realizing that that's not how I work. That's not how I operate. And while these motivational speakers can sell their books to people who need that, I respect it. I understand it. But that's not how everyone operates. And you can call me a loser, you can call me whatever for saying that. But I'm not lazy. And I need to take note sometimes of when I need to rest and prioritize other shit in my life. And that's hard, man. That's hard to do. Especially with everyone constantly down your throat with their expectations on where you should be in life. And the only person that I feel I have to meet the expectations of and exceed them is not only my wife, my daughter, but myself. And it's hard. It's hard because at times I don't give myself enough grace. I'm not patient with myself the way I should be. And you know, I heard something recently, you know, guys, men in general just have a hard time expressing when they have anxiety. And then when I heard that, I realized that's me. I might express anxiety and depression through my music and shit, but I don't for real talk to nobody about that. And it's bad. And I think part of being in the now, part of being present with where you're at, you have to take note. You can't just let that just ignore that shit. There's reasons behind the way you feel the way that you do. Now you don't have to constantly hold on to those reasons. But you have to let it out. Because if you don't, then you are holding on to it. And I don't know, man. I really, I've been hard on myself. You know, wondering if I'm, I guess, a good enough husband, a good enough dad. Not really taking note of the shit that I do that is good, but just constantly finding a new reason for why I'm not. And it's bullshit. That's all it is. It's bullshit. It's not real. It doesn't matter. For some reason, I make it a bigger deal than what it really is. And I'm not saying that my family doesn't matter. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is that the worrying about how I'm handling the shit, my negative bullshit thoughts about how I'm handling my family, that doesn't matter. Because all it is a thought. Nothing more. And I'm not my thoughts. I'm bigger. I'm above my thoughts. I'm the one watching my thoughts. I'm the one I'm the filter. Am I letting these thoughts, you know, come to fruition? Or not? Am I entertaining these thoughts? You know, I don't know if I'm ready to speak on this, but I kind of beat around the bush because I'm not ready. But recently I was at a place that is near and dear to me. And I had a dark ass thought while in that place. Something that kind of fucking scared the shit out of me. That I was like, whoa, where did that shit come from? And it pisses me off. It makes me mad because I work so hard on trying to get my mind right and stay present. And it just makes me mad that my brain came up with this thought in a place that I feel is kind of like a safe haven. You know, a place that I go to find peace and not have to worry about shit. Why did I have that thought? When clearly it's not me. Why? You know, sometimes I feel like my brain just comes up with reasons to be anxious, reasons to just have anxiety. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Like, you're in the present. You're in the now. You're living in the now. That's all that matters. It's all that matters. None of that bullshit matters. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully me expressing myself, somebody hears this and maybe they kind of, I don't know, maybe it inspires them in some way to let out the bullshit thoughts that are trying to take control of our lives, but they don't really matter. And hopefully, I connect with somebody on that, because if there's one thing that I know, it's that we have, in this life, we have to use our pain to our advantage and let our pain be a tool to learn from on how to stay more present and how to keep it moving. And I don't know. Yeah, man. I am closer to releasing a new project. I think I may have announced the title before, but it's going to be called Brainwaves. And yeah, man, I've, for the last probably 5 Fridays, I've been releasing music, pretty consistently, and just trying to see kind of where I end up, in my own creative process. And I feel like I finally have sort of developed a plan for the release. So like I said, it's going to be Brainwaves. We're going to be dropping that at the end of July. It will consist of the 5 songs that I have released recently. And yeah, man, it's going to be a diving board for the music I have coming throughout this year. And what I got in store. So I definitely have new music on the way, for sure. Because you know me, baby. Can't slow down on that. It's the passion, it's the art, and, I'm just going to keep creating, man. It helps me stay present. It helps me focus on where shit is in my life. It's taught me patience. It's taught me work ethic, consistency. It's taught me love. It's taught me love. It's taught me how to stay present. That's for damn sure. So, yeah, man, just living the dream. Some days are not as good as others. And this seems to be one of them. But, it don't have to end this way. It's just a wave we're riding. We're riding the wave, baby. Can't give up on the wave. Gotta ride it. There's something on the other side of this bullshit. Yes, sir. Did release new song, Memories. And that one's special to me. I think that's going to be the outro on the Brainwaves project. It seems like I always have these songs of bringing the family together to kind of end the album, and usually it's one of the most important songs on the album is the last song. So I just always want to go out with damn, that shit hit home, because then it just creates a little bit of replay value, damn. All right, I see you. I hear you. Let me go back to the beginning and maybe I missed a few things. So, yeah, dude. We've been chilling, the fam, creating memories. Wifey and I, we've been going to concerts. There's a venue pretty close to our house that offer free concerts. And there's been some damn good artists come through there recently. And most notably, Eddie 9volt. I discovered his music through Theo Von's podcast, of course. 'Cause Theo's the G. He's the GOAT. And so he has music from like different artists kind of open up his podcast, and Eddie was one of them. And I was able to just kind of get to know Eddie through Instagram, just him being like an up and coming artist. I tried to relate, because that's definitely me. So it was cool, man. We got to meet him. He signed a vinyl, signed a CD for me, got some pictures. It was tight. It was a good night. And I live for create memories with my wife. It's just cool. It's special. It's something that we get to look back on, and a few years from now we'll be like, damn, remember those concerts? Hell yeah. Another artist that we recently saw that we really, really love is Nick Shoulders. Man, if you have not heard of Nick Shoulders, he's a country artist, but he does like underground. I don't know if that's really what they call it. I'm just from the hip hop scene, I guess. So yeah, it's like underground, folky, blues, country music. I don't know how to explain it. Just go listen to him, man. He's unique, and he's got some fire. So, and we took my dad to go see Little Texas, because some of the members of the band Little Texas, I guess grew up in Hamilton, and my dad's hometown. So it was pretty cool to kind of be with them and kind of see my dad's reaction to Little Texas. So it was cool, man. We're just creating memories. Took the baby to the zoo a couple times. She loves animals, and I live for seeing her reaction to different animals and different things that she hasn't seen yet in life. So it's cool. It's cool to see her react to a giraffe or a monkey. And it's just cute, man. It's just memories that I'm so thankful for. And I thank God. I thank God for the present moment. Because no matter where I'm at, there's always something to be thankful for. Always. And I never want to lose sight of that. And even if the day is tougher than what it was yesterday, like I never want to lose sight of how good life is. And that's the way I see it. I do get sick of like the doom and gloom bullshit and everybody's thoughts on how the world's gonna end. I get sick of that shit. 'Cause how is worrying about that bullshit helping you stay present in the moment? It's hard. It's hard to stay present when you're scared all the time. And I just don't want to be scared no more, I mean, what is there to be scared of? We're just here. And the only thing that scares us is like our thoughts on what might happen in the future. It's like when you really think about it, the now, when you're really in the now, it's not scary. I don't know. Maybe it is. I love you. I just want to say thank you, man. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I don't know if this was a hard episode to listen to. It was a hard one for me to make because I've realized the longer I go without making an episode, the harder it gets for me to make an episode. And whenever I do, I realize like, damn, that shit helped a lot. Like it really kind of got these thoughts out of my head that have been lingering. And I guess when I do make an episode, it brings me back to why, more than just like, damn, I have to make an episode, I have to release a new podcast episode. It's not that way, at least for me, and not yet. Maybe it will be in the future, but like I said, baby, I don't even have a title for this shit. So hey, we just wing it. we wing it like a fucking eagle, you know? Dude, have you ever seen a vulture walk? Like a wild, like, bro, next time you're at the zoo and they have vultures, watch them walk. It's funny as hell. These motherfuckers, they just spread their wings and just walk like they're badass. So, yeah, that's one thing I picked up yesterday at the zoo. Vultures walk. And they walk weird, baby. But you know what they are doing? They're in the moment. Even though they seem like dicks. Like this one just seemed like he was just a cocky son of a bitch. But hey, baby, he just kept going. He just kept going. And, yeah. Hey, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for just tuning in with me, spending a little bit of your day with me. Man, that means just the world. It really does. You don't have to spend any time with me at all. You could be doing so many other things. But the fact that you stick around with me through and through, man, it speaks volumes. And I wish I could express in words how that makes me feel. But it's impossible. It's hard. And yeah, man, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, and I love you. And I hope to bring some good music to your ears very soon. I am excited about these releases. I think it's just a fun project. It's nothing serious. It's nothing over the top. It's not very dark. It's just a fun project. And it's something that I felt like the summertime needed, you know? And I got to partner up with some of my best friends. Couple tracks with my homie Rex. I mean, anytime the Bacon Boys get on a damn track together, bro, you know it's going down. You know it's about to get crispy. And it is, baby. So, just want to say thanks. And be here now, baby. That's all that we got. Why are we worried? Everything's cool. Everything's okay. Everything is. No matter what you're going through, everything is okay. Unless you don't let it be okay. But that's up to you. So, I love you. Let's get it. Peace.
We grow through the rain, even though it hurts sometimes, it was worth the pain. Just to see you smile, baby, I'd do anything to give you everything you ever wanted, girl. You made me feel some type of way. And even through the changes, even though it hurts sometimes, finally we made it. Looking back in memories, tears I can't contain them. Thanking God for the chance to wake up by your side. And for every year he gave us,